So they'll be calling you a radical. The real story, lots of information. I don't, you know, let's just get it up, you know. Why the fucking goggles? Why the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fucking goggles? Because the greatest fighter in the history of the United States was a Muslim, Muhammad. The greatest basketball player who ever lived. He's still alive. That'd be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Power high. Fucking 9 million in a row at fucking UCLA. Fucking, that kills me. Who's second? Bill Russell. Fucking, why is Wilt Chamberlain? Because he couldn't beat Bill Russell. Who's third? Michael Jordan. Who's fourth? Wilt Chamberlain. Who's fifth? Unarguable, the most, I mean, in my day, everybody knew it. You're in denial. That's John Havlicek. How many titles? Oh, with Bill, no, he won it without Bill Russell. John Havlicek's 5. Who's 6? Maybe Kobe Bryant. You know, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, freaking Oscar Robinson, freaking Bob Pettit, you know, Walt Bellamy, freaking, we go on and on, Stockton to Malone. It's important because I'm going to quote, and then I'm going to talk Bear River Massacre, I'm going to read Sea of Cortez, I'm going to talk about the virus. I got so much, this is all tied together. Now, first off, let's read this out of the Sea of Cortez, why this is tied together. The Sea of Cortez, Wiss's girlfriend, Lisa, told me today, because she's been reading it, she bought it at the bookstore in Idaho, getting down. I'll be at the Bear River Massacre tomorrow. I'll talk about how controversial this is going to be. She says, you know, they left for that journey, Ricketts and Steinbeck, on March 11th. I'm like, no. It's one of the greatest pieces of literature and science. And remember, Doc Ricketts was a poacher. He never had a college degree. I work with Doc Ricketts. I call her Bastardette. Doc Ricketts' granddaughter. That's for real her. Boy, talk about, woo, hot for teacher. So as people always say, she says it. Lisa says it. Jerry says, all these people. When you spend time with Kevin Blanch, it's like having your own personal everything. But I'm the walking, talking encyclopedia, PhD, I do the work. Doc Ricketts is there because of the whorehouses. He slept with freaking pot, and that's all it was. Fucking Cannery Row. You ever read it? You ever read the Sea of Cortez? That's real work. That's real work. Let's read this, and then we'll tie this together. Kobe was not flying that fucking plane. I'm going to tie this together because it goes too fast. Because I'm the research PhD. Fucking run along. Go back to fucking 2nd grade. The 3rd graders know more than fucking 90% of these feigning fucking go dogmatic fucking accepted fucking sheep. I'm not here to feed the sheep. I'm not here to fucking cattle herd. I'm here like good science and good people. We don't give a fuck about the fucking, you know, I'll get into this. No, you have to tell the truth. You don't think they historically blackball here at Weber State? They don't serve these fucking ignorant pricks. Let me tell you, you know who Watt is? Japanese player. First person of color in the history of the NBA. Oh, he played at Weber State, 2 national champions, born and raised on 25th Street in Ogden, Utah. You see anything done for him in there? No, because they're disrespectful fucking dicks. You know, the players, I promote the players. I don't promote fucking coaches to get rich, athletic departments, make a living off other people's taxes. I promote the student athlete, which is small. How about Fawn McKay Brody? From here. You see her name smoke? Not only, the only place that did not intern the Japanese during World War freaking II was Ogden, Utah. All kinds of, what? Lived in Ogden, Utah. Went to Polk Elementary, same one I went. Same one Grant. Since the teacher sent us home. Next day we went. Only place in the United States because it was that diverse. But they disrespect. I'm a local. Kevin and I are both locals. We do the play-by-play. Fucking, how about Eddie Tillman? He played here. Did they even do anything at halftime for him? No, he's from Ogden. I played here. That's who I sat with for a year. I mean, it's so disrespectful. And then I'll get into this virus again. But first, this is a passage from the Sea of Cortez, and there's lots of incredible ones. The lies we tell about our duty and our purpose, the meaningless words of science and philosophy, our walls that topple before a bewildering little why. John Steinbeck, The Sea of Cortez. Each of them is their own temple, and with his own voice discovered and reaffirmed with astonishment and knowledge that all things are one thing, and that one thing is all things. Plankton, a shimmering phosphorus science on the sea, and spinning planets in an expanding universe, all bound together by the elastic string of time. It is advisable to look from the tide pool to the stars and then back to the tide pools again. They go on passages about this fighting and clinging to fucking life. The Tidefools fighting with each other and whatever in that fucking... They're dead now, don't you see? This is the fucking absurdity. The EPA has enough to put out a vlog in 2016 when they know the Tidefools are dead. My work, Kevin Blanch's, the fucking marine biologists in the desert. When they know it, they put out a fucking vlog. Where's your fucking crown? Quoting Steinbeck. Steinbeck, they used to call the poacher. They hated his guts. And now science says he's the greatest marine biologist. He never had no fucking degree. You know, the work, what I do. Kevin Blanch, the marine biologist in the desert of Utah. So to the Bear River Massacre, this is historic, important stuff you'll get nowhere. This university's become so incredible, disrespectful to science, disrespectful to reality. How about when I get the folded paper crane by Sudoku's own niece and nephew at the Enola Gay hangar? Is anybody from Weber State University? Is any local media? Cancer victims, scientists, Fukushima Sea, they all know me in Japan. Come up, present me with a thing. I get a hold, one of her folded paper crane. It's at the museum where it flew out of, from Hiroshima to Nagasaki to fucking Fukushima to Kevin Blanch. Native Ogden, Utah, 7th generation. Graduated from the #1 school business type. Fuck me? Fuck me? Fuck for my brain? Fuck what? Who are these fucking monsters? Who are these monsters? So the Bear River Massacre, I'll be there tomorrow. Everybody wants to go. Here's my phone number, call, well, let's go. Fuck, you're not gonna do anything because you're fucking, I've been going to it for decades. They didn't even call it a massacre. They used to call it the Bear River Battle and War when I was a kid. Well, just till recently. Now think about this. The United States Cavalry Army, Connors from Fort Worth, California, comes in here and mass murders at 30 degrees below zero, fucking women and children and elderly men hunkered down trying to fucking get through the winter. The Braves spend their time in the fucking hot springs here. Bernard DeVoto right here across the White Missouri. They called it a battle. How's that a battle? They just slaughtered and mass murdered them. 512 of them. Right around the corner they'll call it Massacre Rocks because the Bannock fought back and killed 4 or 5 fucking invaders. So they're coming across the landscape. They call that Massacre Rocks. Right there next to INL, Idaho National Lab. Fuck, so get this. So Idaho finally got some balls a few years ago and redid the whole site. Idaho State, Utah State, some real PhDs, some real people. Utah fought the fuck out of them. And they went into an archaeological dig and redid the whole site. They proved it's 512 people, including fucking lots of kids they mass murdered. Connor from Fort Ord, that fucking monster who killed fucking Liam. Abraham Hunsaker, the first fucking so-called native son, which is DNA son, my bloodlines. Connor murdered him right in front of Abe. I mean, I could write a whole book about that. They came from fucking, the battalion on the 29th, the Mormon battalion, the marker, that's my great-great-grandpa. The 29th they arrived in Saga, the same day this happens. A few years later. Time and place matters. Kobe wasn't flying that fucking helicopter. What are you jumping all around? Oh boy, the lies we tell, each of them in his own tempo with his own voice discovered and reaffirmed astonishment at the knowledge that all things are one thing and that one thing is all things. I can get into this big time. The whole Tupac's mother, the fucking Black Panther, the whole lie that they created, the gun culture, the manufactured fucking gun fucking killing each other fucking in LA. Kobe Bryant, the Philly kid who spoke 6 languages, his mother self-taught him, the genius, fucking, the fire, the fucking, oh, I like Mamba, oh, this guy was so fucking intense, it was on arrogance, fucking confidence, I don't know, but he wasn't flying that fucking plane. I get into a whole dissertation about Kobe Bryant getting into it with Karl Malone over Kobe's wife. You want to talk, everybody talks about fucking rape, fucking Malone. I know 2 girls that had fucking babies from Karl Malone when they were fucking 15 years old. He writes some checks. You want to talk a fucking rape artist? But we don't hear that about. But Kobe never raped that fucking girl. That helicopter. He wasn't flying that fucking helicopter. Intense. You're talking one of the cultural icons of fucking the history of the world. His mother, the Philly fucking guy, Jelly Bean fucking Bryant, fucking Chubby Cox, his grandparents. I mean, look at his mom, the big broad. This is one of those guys. One of those guys with the fire, with the. The natives talk about these type of people. That's what they call me, So Goya. Fucking, I got the light in me as a child. You can see the. Try me. You want to talk intensity? Now I'm 60 fucking years. I broke the stress test over the fucking hospital. I did 112 push-ups without stopping after open heart surgery, after leukemia, at 60. Try me. Try me. training. Fucking. So get this. Let's make sure this is still going. Where's your fucking crown? All you fuckers, Kobe this. He influenced me. He influenced me. What he did for me. Fucking where's he, we, fucking you on the sea. Fucking fighting the cause there is no fucking we. They don't give a fuck about the sea, all their fucking money. Fuck. Your celebrityism, it's a fucking trap. I mean, I tell all these players that. Or go to Europe and play. Fuck the NBA. You know, by the way, Jared Carty's the best player who ever played here. Sorry, fucking Damien, and your fucking golden handcuffs. Don't get me going on him. You know, I'm pissed at him right now, too. You know, I supported him the whole fucking while I was playing when I was full of cancer. He don't fucking support me. Go make another fucking record. You know? They think they're immortals. This money poisons their fucking brains. The celebrities have ruined the pure fucking sport. The Shoshone play basketball in this landscape for at least 18,000 years. Fuck, it's so unbelievable what this country, this imperialism, this crownism. So this is important stuff. So they finally get a grant, federal grant, through the state. The state's trying to hijack and take it over. You do know Fama K. Brody, who they blackballed her, the scientist here, said that's when she woke up and wrote No Man Knows My History, All Man. She wrote it based on the fact that the fundamental foundation of Mormonism, the liar, Joseph Smith, the seer, the con man, was fundamentally fucking the lost tribe. That Indians, don't you love that fucking word? Because he got lost and had to tell the queen, here, I rounded up and stole these ones. They're Indians. That's why it's called Indian. America Vespucci, you need to speak about America Vespucci, the map major from Florence, Italy. No, Kobe lived in fucking Italy. I speak Italiano, bravo. Est-ce que vous parlez français? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, I sprechen Sie Deutsch. Fucking. Sabio Espanol? See? It's unfucking real. Getting down with Ezra Pound in the breeding grounds in Idaho. They're Asians. DNA fucking proves it. That's what woke her up when she fucking dove in and proved all his lies. Just basically, the Mormon Church used to tell you he had 4 fucking wives. He had 47 wives. Sleeping with 14-year-olds. Who's the fucking pedophile? Trump fucking put his hands right on Miss fucking teenage fucking Utah right here at 14. Go ask her. Her name's Kelly. I'm friends with her. Who's the fucking pedophile? Epstein Island Trump. And you're gonna, the evangelicals is your fucking, God sent this fucking, no. You're fucking nuts. So they're trying to fucking take over the thing. So Darren Perry's head of the Shoshone Nation. The Shoshone hate his guts. He's a phony liar. He spoke at the christening of Brad fucking Morton, said, Jesus Christ. So they're going to bring in this guy named Echo Hawk that was in the Obama administration who set back Indian affairs 100 years. He's written a book and says, no, science is wrong. It's Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. You know, it was the Mormons who called that in, the skirmish up there. But it wasn't Mormons who did it. It was fucking the post-fucking war. It was Connors and fucking the United States military. They mass murdered. It's the greatest mass murder. That's just the ones we know about. They did it all over, including right there where that little house was right there. On this bloody, sacred, hallowed fucking ground. So they're trying to hijack the movement. Well, let me tell you, he's going to get up in there speak, and a lot of the natives who I know are going to show up, and they're going to be there. The school kids come in. It's a big event now in this little fucked up fucking thing. They're going to redo it. But in order to get the grant, the Mormons want to take over. And Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. You know, it really doesn't come into your philosophy, but come on. You know, they're trying to fucking deny science. Indigenous native people that were here are Asians. DNA unarguable. They came across the ice fucking bridge at least 13, probably 18. I mean, we rose the flag on the Kumeyaw in fucking San Diego. This is Shoshone land, Eastern Shoshone. That mass murder. I used to play in the wigwams right behind my house as a boy. I got the light as the Shoshone. They call me So-So-Goya. That means walk, follow. The fucking men would spend their time in the hot pots at Lava where I was conceived. And at Hot Springs fucking point in the mountain right here. They tore them out. All the hot springs are here, gone. Why, go team. Kobe Bryant's a cultural fucking icon because he had the light. He's that 1 in a million guy. Is he probably the 6th best player in the NBA? I think he's top 10. He's not top 5. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, you can make an argument for Bill Russell. Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, and Kareem are the top 3. It's unarguable. Top 4's Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 points a game in 1960, but he couldn't beat Bill Russell, could he? You know what Kobe did in 2005 and 6? Forget about it. Forget about it. I mean, he was one of these first drafted guard only in the history of the NBA. And look, you couldn't do that. You can't now. The NCAA's a fucking sham. Oh, you got to play at least 2 years so we can exploit you for a couple years and make money off your back. He's like, fuck you. I'm 18 years old. This is the United States. This is the Constitution. Fuck you. I'm coming out in the draft. He struggled as a rookie. But remember, he played against Michael Jordan as a young guy. He played against Stockton. He played against Malone. He played against Barkley. This is 96, 97. It was all Utah Jazz, of course. You know, they had Jerry Sloan, the worst coach. And by the way, Jerry, I call him Tiny Nate Archibald, number 10. Wears the same 10. He's the best player in the history of this school. And we're talking we're talking Willie Sojourner. We're talking Ruben Nemhart. We're talking Jeremy Sieglin. We're talking Justin Thigpen. We're talking Damian Lillard. I got news, Damian, slide on over. He's better than you. And I've been sitting here the whole fucking time. You know, and they want to blackball me, just like Watt, the first person of color, born and raised. He's going to school in Ogden, Utah during the Japanese War. Think about that. Born and raised on 25th Street. National championship at Ogden High School. Arnie Farron, who's head of the selection committee, Ogden High School. Weber State, 2 national champions. The first person, he's Japanese. Not a fucking word, not a nothing. How about Eddie Tillman died, born and raised Ogden, fucking, he's on the wall. Not a word, not. How about Kathy Miller? I'm friends with her. All these Ogden natives, fuck us all. Fuck us all, us Ogden natives. Fuck us. You know, I do all your fucking dirty work. It's going to be intense up there tomorrow. And so I'll be there, like I always do, all the fucking dirty work. The Sea of Cortez. Tide pools are fucking dead. Doc Ricketts on Balco. Fucking Giant Steinbeck. Simple. The grapes of wrath. I call it the molded grapes of fucking wrath. Doc Rick, John Steinbeck. Real simple. We went from the fucking we to the I. He's talking about fucking the 1920s. Created the fucking nightmare of the 30s and the 40s and fucking Kevin Blanche on Steinbeck, on Doc Ricketts, Cannery Row on Balco, on Chemo. I do all my work right there. Historic. My fucking nephew Caleb blew his fucking head off. Caleb. Same word, fucking east of Eden. I was standing in front of fucking Doc Ricketts' statue when I got the word. Me and Patrick there, heartbroken. Yeah, Caleb. You ever read that? Same fucking thing, repeating itself, history, blaming himself. Lee, Tim Shell, thou mayest. Kevin Blanche on Doc Ricketts. Doc Ricketts, excuse me, on Steinbeck, we went from, simple, we went from the we to the I. Kevin Blanche, we went from the we to the I, to the capital we, right here, the socialist country, 1945 to 1979, to the me, Charlie and me, fucking on my dog beach. We went to the capital, me, make it up, deny science. Fucking, I thought PhDs and fucking professors and researchers, they blackball us, go invaders. I thought we were supposed to get all that out of the way and just fucking concentrate on the reality and the truth. Oh no, try that here. They will blackball you. You don't think? Oh, they did, me. Fuck them. Go team. Kobe's death is gigantic because he was one of those. He had the fucking light. Let's see, he spoke 6 languages by the time he was 18 fluently. His mother, so he does a press conference. Oh, fuck you. You tell me I can't come out as 18? Watch me. Fuck you. I'm coming out. Sue me! Sue me! Then he did the fucking press conference in multiple languages. Has nothing to do, I'll quote Kobe Bryant. I found out this yesterday from a guy I know who knows Kobe, who knows me. He worked with Kobe every day. He used to be a trainer here. He's a trainer for the Lakers. He was one of Kobe's trainers. Kobe Bryant was obsessed, and he used to say all the time, the sport mirrors culture and culture mirrors sport. You know, and I know that. He used to say, it's amazing how sport will metaphorically tell the story of culture, and these stories are so crazy and fucking exciting and unbelievable. And sport will tell the fucking tale of culture. Kobe Bryant. He was a fucking genius. Oh, flawed? Fuck. Be a professional athlete with all these fucking groupies and this fucking money coming at you. How could you not be fucking flawed? We're all fucking flawed. We all fuck up. He wasn't flying that helicopter. One last thing was your fucking crown. All you fuckers that have gone along. Each of them in their own temple with his own voice discover and reaffirm with astonishment the knowledge that all things are one thing and one things are all things. Plankton the shimmering Sea of Cortez. He left on that on March 11th. Once his girlfriend told me so. Stand tuned. Stand up to these fuckers. They're fucking. Die trying.